Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jimmy Collins.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
The Titans, the first baseman, Gaylord Howard.
Be aggressive.
Fought off foul. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Now it's the DH, Chang-Ho Donnelly. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off. UCLA trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Uh-oh, throw goes to second, and he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Next to hit, Leilani Moses. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Way out front for strike two.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire
out towards right center field. Pride under it. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Collins hits the clean inning for the save.
Good work out of the bullpen in the win, Boog. Really handled his business against this lineup. You'll take that kind of performance just about every time.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. We're ready for Game 2 of the College World Series. It's the UCLA Bruins taking on the Michigan Wolverines. First pitch coming your way next. One out, runner at second. Collins digs in now.
Hey, no one better, huh? Come on, UCLA.
Mullen on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Ground ball left side. Fires to first in time. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Struck him out looking. They get a crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
When your fastball only hits low 90s, you got to live on the edges. You miss your spot, and it's like BP out there. Good hitters are going to make it.
Collins had a sensational showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Jimmy Collins.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Cross, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good spot at the knees, but he doesn't get the called strike, and he is not liking it. Still trying to get a better sense of the umpire zone.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
O'Neal in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. The Horned Frogs have the advantage 4-3. Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Leading off, Brady Grindell. Out towards right center field. Pride in position, and there's one down. Rick Colbert will hit next.
The third baseman, Rick Colbert.
And that one fouled off. 4-4 in the 9th. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the...
On to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're Leonardo Mays into the game.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. So they turn to their closer, Jimmy Collins.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Come on, Jimmy.
Bounce to the right. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Horned Frogs, the third baseman, Rick Colbert.
So digging in, Rick Colbert. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Down, 1 down.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So they're down to their final out. Al McNeil will hit next. Out to short. On to first. Ball game. Collins didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Managers dream of having a reliever who pitched like he did in this one, Boog. Came out of the pen ready to go, and he really locked down this lineup to help secure that W.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. We're ready for the College World Series championship game on the show. It's the UCLA Bruins going up against the TCU Horned Frogs.
The center fielder, Jimmy Collins.
Right here. Come on, kid. Let's go.
Bruins.
Here we go. Here we go.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Digging in, Jude Ash.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
2 on, 1 out.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Payoff pitch. In there, sets him down on strikes.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, catcher, Blaine O'Donnell.
Now here is Blaine O'Donnell.
Good job. Drop him in for us.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt towards third.
All right, you're good. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, Shortstop, Elias Chadwick.
So bases all loaded up. Elias Chadwick, the next to hit. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Out the rip like you can. Here we go now.
The 2-2 now. Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. UCLA out front 2-0. From Omaha, Nebraska, welcome back to the College World Series Finals. Jimmy Collins getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. That's bad. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Now batting, second base.
Okay, let's discuss one of the more important aspects of coming to Omaha every year, and that's the food. Jess, what do you got?
Why are you looking at me? I mean, you know I love some food, and I think you understand if you're going to Omaha, Nebraska, you're looking for a good steakhouse, and this place.
Hard hit, base hit.
Find the ball.
1 runs in. Runner around third. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Clearly a little off balance, but when you keep your hands back like that, it doesn't even matter. And he drives in two.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Jude Ash.
Come on, Fletcher. Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
The 0-2. In the dirt, blocked.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now back. Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Warren Velasquez.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
To kick the 3-2. And that'll load the bases. Next to hit, Blaine O'Donnell.
Blaine O'Donnell.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score. Welcome back to the home of college baseball, Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. Jimmy Collins now at the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1-1 now. Hit on the ground to short, O'Neal. And he beats it. He's safe.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the third baseman, Warren Velasquez.
Come on, TCU.
Now the 0-1. Puts one down in front of the plate.
You're up, you're up, you're up.
They get one. Down to third, and he gets back safely.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
That's a ball. Missed. And they're all loaded up.
Outside. Take your base.
Brody Mueller digs in now.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Ball four,
first
and a
base.
run comes in to score. No outs, runner at first. And now Jimmy Collins.
Really firm liner to center last AV.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 11-7.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
It's like he knew what was coming there. Stepped up to the plate, obviously ready to do some damage, and there it went. Home run.
Collins was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.